What would you do if you ran out of gas, slept at a gas station, or had your bike break down in the middle of nowhere? Well, let's see how this goes. I'm attempting to ride 850 miles to the Arctic Ocean and back. It's currently Friday evening. I have to be back working from my computer on Monday. I plan to reach Fairbanks tonight, the Arctic Ocean on Saturday, camp in Dead Horse, and then be back to Fairbanks on Sunday. By Monday, I'll be at my desk working in Fairbanks. Sounds like a plan, right? For the real trip south, I planned every stop, booked Airbnbs in advance because of my work situation, but this Prudhoe Bay trip, total whip. Zero planning, no idea how it'll go, but hey, let's find out. Enjoy the video and consider subscribing. So we're here outside of Wasilla, and this dude rolled his window down and started shouting at me. He said, "Hey, your rear wheel is bent." I said, "What?" He said, "Your rear wheel is bent." So I pull over. Does that look bent to you? Someone tell me. Does that look bent? What's this guy talking about, man? I think my rear wheel is fine, brother. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm already layering up. It's only 54 degrees. It is raining. It's gonna get much colder than this. In some of the towns up along the way, it's already been snowing. It's gonna be a wet trip. I've got this rainsuit by BILT. And man, is it good to have. What do we think about that? My boots are already wet. Not ideal. Got 234 miles to go. Just got through Talkeetna and crossed the Susitna River, and I passed the Hatcher Pass turn-in where I spent some time last year doing a moose hunt, and we're making it. I'm telling you, when I heard that it's already snowing in some of these towns up the Dalton Highway and up to the Arctic Ocean, I was like, I'm gonna be cold. If you've ever been cold on a bike, all you know is you'd rather not be cold on the bike. So I got winter gloves and I got heated grips. So goodness gracious. It is what it is. I'm officially out of gas in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. Oh my goodness. And not officially, because I haven't flipped it to my reserve yet. But it'll be officially in about 30 miles. I think is how much I have on my reserve, if I remember correctly. And the closest gas station's 50 miles up. Here is my speedometer, which is broken, which also means that my trip A to B is broken, this number here, and that's actually how I track my fuel. And so every time I fill up gas, I reset this to 0, and then my tank is supposed to be around 300 miles of range, and I've only ridden 200 miles today. So that's why, like, I've been keeping track of it in my head, and I was thinking I easily had another 100 miles of range to go. So I've got my reserve tank, and basically what I think I'll have to do is ride up until I find a pull-off. These pull-offs are pretty common on the highways up here, and there's normally camper rigs, like people in their campers, like this right here. Look at this guy. If I can just get up to a pull-off, worst case I have to camp at a pull-off, but I can probably find someone either with gas or someone to give me a ride to the next gas station. There's enough vehicles to where at the very least I can hitchhike, so it's not like I'm going to be stranded, but most certainly not an advantageous position to be sitting in on this kind of time crunch. Do you agree? I think, yeah. Here we are, out of gas in Alaska. And you know what? I feel like an idiot. I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel like an idiot. You know? It's all gonna be good. It's all gonna be okay. But I do feel a little dumb. If I can't make it to Fairbanks tonight, I'd almost just consider the Arctic Ocean off the list. We'll see. Let's see where we get. Keep you posted. So I actually just drove up just past that bend, and immediately there was already a pull off here. So, I mean, this is obviously it's a very safe place. I'm actually just gonna stand here and hold my thumb up. Is anyone opposed to this idea? And what I need to do is find a rig. Someone in a camper, they've always got extra gas. So that's what we're looking for. This is the best route forward. Oh, he's stopping. He's stopping. Oh, he's turning around. Let's go. Let's go. This guy's turning around. Okay. He's turning around. Let's go. Let's see if he has gas. Howdy. I actually just ran out of gas. You don't have any extra gas?
Fuck, man. I have like a couple gallons in the
No,
back.
you don't.
Yeah, dude.
Holy. Alright.
Yeah, dude. Perks of being a pilot car. You got extra gas.
Oh, you're a pilot car, huh? Thank you so much for
I don't
stopping.
know how much I got here,
Dude.
but you might have to come a little bit closer.
Okay, I can move it closer. Does that work? And it's not diesel, right?
No, this is gas. Are you shitting me, dude?
Or you just about out?
Yeah, dude. Man. I thought I fucking put some in it, but
A little bit's coming out. Dude, that might just get me to the gas station.
well, man, you literally caught me the one time I don't have fucking gas in my pack tank.
You got a whole tank back here, huh?
Shit, man. Yeah, that's right, dude. That's like all I can fucking squeeze out of that. Yeah.
Where are you headed to?
I'm headed to Anchorage.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be better off going to Trapper Creek, dude. If you want, dude, you want to just ride in front of me, and if your bike dies, then I can just run to the station and get gas. We'll be going the same way anyways.
Yeah.
You might be better off doing that.
I'm just thinking about it because I'm trying to hit Prudhoe Bay for time.
For time?
Yeah, because I'm kind of on a time crunch.
dude, I was just in Prudhoe Bay.
You were?
Trust me. Well, I mean, the haul road's fucking brutal right now, dude.
Really?
It's a little bit better than when I went up there, but it's bad, man.
Really?
It's
like
a freaking,
potholes and stuff?
Yeah, mud holes, mud pits.
Do you make the trip a lot?
Yeah, this is probably my 20th or 30th time doing the drive. I do it. I don't even know how many times I've driven the road.
Wow.
I just do it for work, so.
Yeah. I have work on Monday in Fairbanks.
You got work on Monday in Fairbanks?
I was going to do Fairbanks tonight. Fairbanks tonight, Prudhoe the next night, then back to Fairbanks Sunday night.
I mean, on a KLR, dude, you cannot do that trip. You can't make Prudhoe and back to Fairbanks before Monday, dude. Me, I mean, I drive the road pretty damn fast. To and from Fairbanks, you could do it in 4 days, hypothetically, but you're freaking burning.
4 days?
Dude, it's a serious trip, dude. You're not gonna like. How often do you go up there?
I've never been.
Dude, you're not gonna be back in Fairbanks for work on Monday if you leave tonight.
For real?
Dude, Prudhoe is 2 days up there minimum. Because you can't drive the whole stretch without sleeping, dude. You have to stay the night in Coldfoot or camp, you know. Going to Prudhoe, all the way to Prudhoe and back, you can't. You can't make it to work on Monday. I'll tell you that. I'd say if you want to go to Prudhoe, make sure you take a whole week off work.
Yeah.
And also, bring a gun with you, because wolves have been attacking people.
No way.
And there's bears out too on the road.
All right.
And I'll follow behind you. So if your bike dies, then you can just ride with me, go get gas, and then back to your bike.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll follow you then.
Yeah, man. Just follow me, and if I don't see you behind me, then I'll come back and pick you up.
Okay. All right. This was 45 miles south. So I don't think I mentioned that. I just had to come south to go to this gas station. After having to come down south, I'm severely behind schedule. And it's not looking good, folks. I might just have to keep heading south. That's it. So the Prudhoe Bay wish is probably not going to work out this time. You know, obviously having to come down all this way to get gas set me back quite a ways. So really behind schedule. Been on the road 7 hours today, and feel like I haven't really made it anywhere. It happens. I'm just gonna have to keep trucking along. Gotta go somewhere. Hell, I might just sleep at this gas station and stay dry, you know? Just go to sleep right there. Just lay right there, go to sleep. Honestly, that sounds a lot better than going out in the rain and getting all my stuff out, pitching a tent, getting everything wet, and then having to pack back up in the morning when it's raining again. If I just go full on hobo, and just sleep right there, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way, when I wake up, the bike's already ready to go, and I can just take off. Why not? All right, well, I'm doing it. Peace out, gang. Oh. An interesting night, I would say. Good morning. I ended up busting out the ZenBivy is what this thing's called. Sleeping mattress, sleeping bag. It got so cold last night. Yeah, I definitely went full hobo mode. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But it's like 7 a.m. and I slept a little bit, about as much as you'd expect for sleeping on concrete, but yeah, it got so cold last night. It was freezing. We're gonna get on the road. We're gonna go far today, long and far. Gotta get after it. So yeah, the owner did come wake me up this morning. That is what happened. He was so nice though. He just came and tapped me so politely. Just like, tap, tap, tap. He was like, hey man, it's the morning time. Why don't you come inside and dry off and warm up? And I'll get you a cup of coffee. That's what he told me. So I'm gonna look at some routes. I think we're gonna have to ditch Prudhoe Bay. We're gonna have to bail. So I'm gonna stick to the original plan that I actually mapped out like 2 or 3 months ago. I did this planning. So I'm gonna get back on track with the original route. My destination that I need to be at Sunday night is Whitehorse, just past Whitehorse, Yukon. So I'm gonna look at the map. I'll check it out. This is iOverlander, by the way. If you've never used it, would highly recommend. So, anyway, 410 miles. So that's what we'll shoot for. It's 8:47, and we'll hit the road. So, yeah. You can't tell I cracked my rear view mirror. Last night I dropped the bike right onto the gas pump. Just cracked that windshield. Or the rear view mirror, whatever you call it. Well, we're on the road. It is it's a disappointing thing I couldn't make it to the Arctic Ocean, and I'm just to be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed. Made a big show out of trying to make it up there, and ran out of gas before Fairbanks, and I'm turning home. I'm turning around. It was kind of it was a pipe dream. I really had not planned it out. For staying warm and dry. Just a very constant, easy, light drizzle. But my boots are soaking wet and my feet are cold. Cold, man. So how about that? What do you think? What do you think? Keep them dry. We'll keep moving. broken down, most certainly. So, here's a clip of this guy that just pulled over.
Where you coming from, man? Like, where you from, buddy?
I'm from Texas.
That's kind of what I thought.
Really?
Yeah, I had that nailed, yeah. I actually just had dinner with a guy out in McCarthy. He was from Texas.
Oh, yeah?
And he could just about be your brother.
I'm Phil.
Phil, I'm Seth.
Seth, good to meet
I'm a
you.
motorcycle dude. I'm an Alaskan guy. I'm eastbound.
Yeah.
I happened to see you out of the corner of my eye when I went by here, and I could tell something was up, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
I appreciate you stopping. I've got it choked up. Kind of smells funky.
And there's a hell of a lot more that direction than there is that direction as far as services, especially for this thing.
Really nice guy. His name is Seth. He's a KLR rider, but he didn't really know what was wrong. The bike basically just died on the highway, and now it won't start. Just did some holy shit. I don't have a license plate. Holy. Wow. I don't have a license plate. It fell off. The plate fell off. I've got to cross the Canadian border. They don't let you cross without a plate, I don't think. I don't think they let you do that. Wow. I don't have a license plate. And my bike won't run. And I've got to be at work on Monday. If I can't figure this out, definitely not getting to Yukon by tomorrow. That's for sure. So what I'm going to do to get this bike going, I just so happen to, in the middle of nowhere, there's a luxury campground right behind me. I'm going to go over there, see if I can do some troubleshooting, but we're just going to have to go from here and see what happens. So we've got this fuel line unhooked here, me and my pal Don. Fuel line's disconnected, and when I try to fire it up,
Yeah. So you got gas.
fuel is coming right out of that line. So
So you are getting gas to the car.
we think now it may be a spark plug issue.
If you got gas, you got air. The only other thing would be spark.
Yeah.
So you can check that.
Confirmed fuel is getting to the carburetor. I also checked out my oil filter and made sure that when I changed the oil the other day, I didn't install the bypass valve backwards, because that would have caused engine failure as well. It was not, it was installed correctly. I also know the battery's working, so it's not as a result of me installing the heated grips. And the fourth inkling would be a spark plug. Here's what I've done, and what's happening is I've got a mechanic in Wasilla who's coming to tow the bike back to Wasilla. He's going to work on it. And that's where we're at. So the road just didn't want me on it today or yesterday, really. But everything happens for a reason, and I just wasn't meant to be on the road right now. The other thing is, as far as the license plate, I can't cross into Canada without a license plate. So I've got to go to the DMV, which opens on Monday, and I've got to go to a DMV in Alaska. So we're just on pause right now. Hopefully this guy can get the bike running by Monday, and I can go to the DMV on Monday, and I can work my job from Anchorage on Monday. And hopefully, if all that goes to plan, I can depart Anchorage on Monday and resume this trip and get on the road and get back south, wherever I'm going. I still don't even know. Mexico, Texas, Idaho, back to the dairy farm, or maybe even Argentina. I don't know. We'll see. And it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. More adventures to come. My man Joe, we've got it loaded up. Well, this is a change of scenery. Hey, thanks, Brad. We're at the state fair. Wow.